Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to attempt to create the event cover in this lesson here. So I'm going to go up to new again. We're going to use the English template because it's in inches. I'm going to go to standard, inches, IPT. I'm going to go to create. I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this flat plane here. Let's rotate this 90 degrees over that way. I'm going to start off with my ellipse. Not my lips, but my ellipse. And then I'm going to click my center point here. I'm going to drag it to the right. I'm going to click it and drag it up a little bit. So then I'm going to dimension this. So I'm going to click this right side. This needs to be 5 in the minor axis. So this is going to be 2.5 here. I'm going to click down here. This needs to be 4 this way. All right, so then I need to make a circle from the right in the center. That's going to be of a diameter of 1.5. All right, so now I'm going to create these hexagons. So I'm going to go up to here where yours probably says rectangle or something. So I'm going to click here and click the polygon option down here. I'm going to change the number of sides to 6. Circumscribed or inscribed. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to go to, let's see, I'm just going to click to where I want to kind of start the center of this. And what if I click the other one? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Trying to get this level, but you can just place it anywhere. Let me click done. I'm going to do a horizontal constraint on this bottom line to try to get that flat down there. And then I want to dimension from the center to this center is going to be, what is that going to be? 3? Yeah, 3. So that's 3. And then for the size of this from here to here, that's going to be 1. There we go. So there's that. And then I did the same thing on the other side. Let me, where are we at? Polygon, yeah. Polygon, 6-sided. I'm just going to select a point on this line here. I don't care about the orientation right now. I'm going to fix that right now. So I'm going to click on my horizontal constraint. Click on this to flatten it. And that's off the, you can see how that is off the line. So, well, I think what I want to do is just dimension from here to here. And zoom in real close because I want that dimension to be 0. That should bring it back down in line for us. Then I need to dimension the centers. Here and here, that's going to be 3. I need to make sure this is 1. Like so. Yeah, that one's off center too. So what I want to do is, can I move this like way up? And I did that so that I could pick it easier. So I'm going to dimension the center and the center here. And I'm going to place it there. So that needs to be 0. And that'll bring it down on the line. Bam. All right. So there's that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my sketch here because those little wavy noodles, those give me trouble. So I'm going to finish sketch here. I'm going to extrude this down by, it says it has a thickness of 0.125. 0.125. All right, so that's a little thin plate. All right, so here comes, here, like Luke, it wasn't Luke, it was Anakin. Anakin said, this is where the fun begins. This is probably not where the fun begins. So we're going to create the little bent noodles, what they look like. So I'm going to start my 2D sketch again on top of this. I'm going to rotate it over. So if we can just get one of those kind of bent noodles, then we got it. So the key is just to get one complete. So let's give it a shot. All right, so I'm going to create a point. I'm going to put it somewhere over here, and I'm going to dimension that point. So it's going to be 1 inch off the center from here to here. That's 1. And then from here down this direction, that's going to be 0.75. 0.75. All right, so that's going to be the center of this arc that I'm going to try to create an arc with the center point option. So the center point is our point here. I'm going to kind of draw, let's see. This is, it has a radius of 0.75. 0.75 tab. And then so I'm going to start the arc here to the right and drag it down to where it's down below like that. That was pretty epic. Okay, so then what I need to do is I'm going to offset that. Let me do some calculations here. Yeah, I'm going to offset that 0.25 in both directions. So take this, I'm going to offset it 0.25. I'm going to take this, offset it this way, 0.25. Does that look right? That's what it says, right? 0.25, yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to draw a line from, I'm going to draw a line from the end here over, straight over. That's going to be 0.25. I'm going to draw a line from here over 0.25 as well. And then I can draw a line from here straight up, 0.25. From here as well, straight up, 0.25. It's probably an easier way to do it. Wait, that didn't work. It's probably an easier way to do it. Let me go up right there. So that's 0.25. All right, so then I need to draw a half circle. There's a radius of 0.25. So I think, let's see. I went up there. It's going to be here. Let me also draw a line here, straight up, 0.25, which is there. Draw a line here. I'm trying to take my time to get this one correct. Save reminder. I don't care. Okay, so then I'm going to draw a circle. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can do an arc. So let's do an arc. Center point. Here's my center. My arc starts here. It's going to go all the way over to there. Boom. Same thing. Arc, center point. My center point's going to be here. Let's start it at the end of this line, and it's going to go down to there. Boom. Oh, I think we got one. So there's our kind of our wavy noodle. So what I can do now is I'm going to delete this inside gobbledygook. I don't need that. I don't need that either. This point, can I delete that or leave it there? Just gonna leave it there. Okay, so then I can finish this sketch. I'm hoping to extrude cut that thing all the way through all like so. And then now I can, all right, so I've got one. I really don't want to make 3 others just like that. So I think I'm gonna try to turn on the visibility of the plane that cuts right through this, the YZ plane, and also the XY plane. I want to see if I can mirror these. So let me try, blah, blah. First of all, I need to find where the mirror command is located. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Up here on the pattern. So there's a mirror. So my feature is going to be this right here. And then the mirror plane is going to be, let's pick this one. And then I want to hit OK. Right? And then I'm going to do this again. I'm going to mirror my features. This time is going to be 1 and 2. And then my mirror plane is going to be this one. And then click OK. Ha ha ha. I have you now. Yes, we did it. That's good. Oh, I like that. Okay, so then I can turn off the visibility of these planes that I used. I can click the home. I'm going to make sure all my fancy stuff is on. So photo booth. I'm going to change this to, it doesn't tell me what material that I need to put this on. Let's see. Nope. So I can make it what I want. I'm going to make it this smooth ivory. Oh, I need to turn that plane. So that's the y-axis. I'm going to turn the visibility of that axis off. So I don't want to show. Okay, so then I'm going to save this. I'm going to save it as vent cover. Vent cover. All right, there we go. We did that. I can't believe we did that, but we did. Actually, I can't believe it because we're awesome. All right, I'll see y'all in the next lesson. Make sure to like and subscribe, and be safe, everybody. Peace.